welcome to Menti Breaky Epi 2070.
We ask with a question mark on the end.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it is.
Perhaps it's that. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay. I'm excited for this episode, Hannah.
Same. I tried to dress like a Gen Z today.
That's not Gen Z.
They have the things over the things.
The socks over the pants.
They have the white socks over the stretchy pants.
I thought they wore flare leggings.
They do as well.
Oh, okay.
But
you
they
can
also do this because this is like the Princess Diana, but in a legging.
Oh, okay. So Hannah was wearing tight leggings right now.
This might be a millennial thing now that I think about it. I don't
no
know.
flare, and then socks,
and a light sweater,
ankle socks, and a light
no,
sweater.
This is not an ankle
Sorry,
sock.
it's not an ankle
I don't
sock.
know what it's called, and I was asking Gen Zs because you have your crew sock and you have your ankle sock, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a mid.
A tennis sock?
Maybe
a tennis sock.
it's a mid, but tennis socks are high.
Yeah, they're higher than that.
I'm like, you know what?
It's a Gen Z sock.
I'm comfortable in this,
Okay, yeah.
and I'm gonna rock it.
Yeah, screw it.
Yeah,
I went shopping.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I
You bought
bought-
a flare.
Yeah, I bought flare, and I bought some loose pants, and I bought this shirt, actually, for our video viewers.
Oh, I like the
Isn't
shirt.
it nice?
Where'd you get that from?
Uniqlo.
Oh, yeah.
Uniqlo's too much, though.
I am overwhelmed when I walk
I'm
in
so
there.
overwhelmed because
they're like, they're like, do you want 20 different options of like one sweater? And
No.
I'm like, I just give me a sweater.
Yeah. I'm like, why are there so many colors? If you had half the colors of this one style, someone could still find their appropriate color.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need this many colors. And then I find most items, there's one thing about the piece that's like wrong.
Yes.
I'm like, that would be cute if it didn't have that. And it's like one specific thing.
That's why I stopped going there.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I kept trying stuff on. I'm like, there's always something a little off.
One thing.
And I can't.
Have you ever bought anything there?
I don't think so. 'Cause
Okay.
I always would like get excited.
Yeah.
And then I try a bunch
I
of stuff
know.
on. And then I'm like, I just can't commit.
I've bought stuff there, and they're like living in the year 3000. So you like take your basket and you put it in this like
I love
basket,
that.
and then it scans everything.
They have that this is fun, in America.
Ooh.
It's big there.
Okay.
And so you put it in. So also, I've heard it doesn't scan everything.
Ooh.
It's cameras. So I know. This is what the lady so me and my ex were shoplifting.
Okay. Yeah. As one does.
As one does.
with
Because
their
we were
ex.
at like a stadium or something for an event.
Okay.
And we're like, we're not paying like $30 for jubes.
Right, of course.
So we're shoving things down our pants. Or
Okay.
he is, I just like hand it over.
Right.
But we're going to buy a few items.
Yeah.
Just for,
Bonnie and Clyde.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and it's one of these things. So we're like, what the fuck is this? So you put down the whole basket.
Right.
And it just gives you a total.
Yeah.
But before we do it, we're like, how does this even work? And she's like, oh, there's like 50 cameras in here. And we're like, okay.
Did you not shoplift then?
No, it was already in our pants. So we're just like, oh my God. And then we're like, oh, that's so cool. As we're putting down the basket, and we're like, are the items in our pants going to come up on this total?
Like it's $5,000.
Like it's just standing there. Yeah, like exactly. Like it lists the whole thing. And we're like, what?
I'm dying.
It did not pick up the items in our pants.
Interesting.
So you can trick one of those. But
Okay.
eventually it's just going to be the whole store.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you been to Zara lately?
Yeah.
Have you tried stuff on at Zara lately?
Yeah.
They
scan you. What
they
is
just
that?
scan you now. And
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
just scan you as a person.
yeah. And I'm like, am I getting lead poisoning from this or whatever?
Yeah,
X-rays?
yeah.
Am I
They do a
getting-
body scan. Because I was like,
don't
what
know.
is this?
I know, you're like going through airport security
They don't
now
really
when you're
explain
trying
it
stuff
to you
on.
either. Like, I went up, this girl scans me, and then she, like, walks away. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, because I thought it was for shoplifting. But then he said, I think it's just they want to know what people are going towards.
Oh.
Like, oh, we had 50 people bring this to the change room, only 2 people bought it. Right? And I'm like, I don't know that I want to be a part of this statistic.
I don't think so, and it seems unnecessary.
Well, it seems like a violation.
Yeah.
that I did
human
not
rights.
sign up for.
It's a human rights violation.
It is.
I know, there's sweatshop kids in Africa making the clothes, and we're like, excuse me, we're violated.
We are violated because you're x-raying my body for this, and they're just like, that's not what's happening.
Oh,
It's so weird because they don't scan things. They just go like
Yeah.
that. And then you're like, oh.
Yeah, and they don't explain it either.
No.
No.
I kind of asked because I was like, is this for like shoplifting?
Yeah.
But I think that's what I understood. I might be wrong because he
Yeah.
didn't really explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. That
Okay.
was our little fashion.
Yeah, that was an intro that we weren't expecting.
Oh, now we can do our James Cummins hashtag justice for Jam redemption hour.
Justice for Jam redemption hour. Did Jam tell you that one of our listeners came up to him
Okay,
after a show?
that was the thing I was gonna tell you.
Oh, okay. That was the thing
Yeah.
I was going to tell you.
That's so funny.
Why did he message us separately then?
'Cause he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
like,
we're both friends with him. He's our favorite topic on Menti Breaky.
I wouldn't say favorite, but he is a topic. Don't make
Yeah.
his head too big.
I know, right? It already is.
We love you, Jam. Us being like justice for Jam. We're like, he has a
and then
huge
he's a
ego.
big head.
This is what we do
This
every
happens
week.
every time.
We're like, we're gonna be nice to Jam this week, and then we're like, oh, he has an ego.
No, and then I told him too because he was upset I used his full government on the podcast. I'm
Right.
like, well, the listener wouldn't have recognized you if I didn't. So
Exactly.
you're welcome for the clout.
Yeah, he's
my
like,
friend.
someone came up to me and they were like, oh my god, I recognize you from Menti Breaky, and I was like, you're so welcome, James Cummins.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You're so welcome.
I was like, actually, I'm not doing a redemption. I'm just gonna say you're welcome, James Cummins.
Yeah.
That's the whole.
Yeah.
That's the whole.
And then I'm like,
spiel.
do you want us to stop talking about you? He's like, no.
No, I know. So, if I have said anything negative about James and his habits at weddings and/or
Uber Eats.
well, that one's true,
That
and
one
I'll
is
stand
true.
by it forever.
Well,
He
that's
ate
what-
a chicken wing.
He ate a chicken wing. Well, that's what I said to. He was like, "There's nothing to redeem," and I'm like, "Yeah, you did eat the chicken
I
wing."
know. And Monica cut other stuff that I had mistaken about him. So
yeah, mistaken.
if you have heard anything negative about James
It's
Cummins
not
on this
true.
podcast, it's not true unless the thing was that he ate a chicken wing.
Yeah,
from someone
that
who's-
was-
and then it was true.
we all agreed on the chicken wing. Everything else is
Everything else is a
James
lie.
Clark Cummins.
Everything else I just made up.
is a perfect specimen of a human being.
He's great.
That's been our
and if
just-
you see
oh.
him in public, and please let him know
Yeah,
that
let
you
him
listen
know.
to Menti Breaky.
Let him know I know you for Menti Breaky. I love the
Mhm.
pod, and I support you eating the chicken wing because he wanted to see what the hype about Jollibee was about.
Oh.
Yeah, it was it was
Interesting.
for experimental statistical purposes.
Just like Zara.
yeah, it was actually helping Uber Eats with their.
He just takes a bite out of everyone's food. It's like for statistics.
He's like, this is what they ordered. He
Yeah.
takes a bite. Okay.
Okay, sweet.
I'm really excited for our next segment,
Mhm.
which is our Fuck, Marry, Kills.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of fun ones, and I just feel like this is just such a fun topic to go over.
Yeah, we enjoy playing this game. So now
Yes.
we're gonna play it on the pod. Play along at home.
Play along
with
at
your
home.
friends. Put
Let
this
us
on at your
know.
workplace and play with your boss.
Don't do that. Oh, you could do that.
Do it.
Okay, so Hannah, what first Fuck, Marry, Kill do you want to do?
Well, I think because one of our listeners actually works for one of these people.
Oh, okay.
We should do the president prime ministers.
Okay, for our listener.
Fuck, marry, kill. Trump, Biden, Trudeau.
Okay.
That's actually tough.
I actually think it's really easy.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck Trudeau, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You wouldn't fuck Trudeau.
I guess.
Who would you fuck?
He seems like a selfish lover, to be honest.
Okay, so I mean, let's look at our options here, Hannah.
I don't know. Maybe I'd fuck Biden.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't have to do much.
Exactly.
Well, okay, so I'll finish mine.
Go on.
Okay, fuck Trudeau. Marry Biden.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna die.
And
Then kill Trump.
Yeah.
I like
guess.
your fucking Biden though, but I
Yeah.
don't think you've thought ahead.
No. And I'm gonna stick with it. Fuck Biden. And this is tough now.
Yeah.
I would hate to be married to both of these people.
You made this hard on yourself, to be honest.
That's okay. I might. Oh, who would I marry? I might marry Trump because Melania's married to him, and she does nothing.
That's true.
She just like decorated the White House for Christmas and then bitched about it to everyone. And I feel like I could fill that role.
Well, I also feel like Trump would be cheating with so many women that it's like you wouldn't have to like sleep with him or anything.
No, I wouldn't even have to be around. I could just like show up now and then and be like, I'd show up to whatever his little golf course.
His little golf course parties in Florida or whatever.
Hell yeah. And then I'd kill Trudeau.
Yeah, but what about the like the negative press about being Trump's wife?
Like she seems to just rise above it.
Yeah. Melania just chills. She's like, yeah, of course I'm married to Trump.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the twist.
I have to give a little twist.
Because I felt like that one was an obvious one and you just took it in a new direction for us.
Do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, what one do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna do the one that I thought of, which is fuck, marry, kill, Jerry Springer, Dr. Phil, Conan O'Brien.
This one's tough.
I would marry Jerry Springer 100%.
Really?
100%. Are you fucked?
For what reason?
That would be so fun. That would be so fun. Like, that's entertainment for the rest of your life. He's also kind of hot.
Oh, you would just like go to the shows?
Of course. And we'd talk all night. We'd spill tea.
Wasn't he like the mayor of a place once or something?
Probably.
Spill tea. Yeah, that's fun. I mean, I would marry Conan O'Brien because I think he's so lovely.
Really?
Yeah, I love Conan O'Brien.
I hate Conan O'Brien.
Really?
He's the Ginge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Whoa, no, he was like he was a comedy inspo for me growing up. Yeah,
I don't think he's funny at all.
I think you're going to get a lot of hate mail on this, Monica, and I cannot stand by you.
Really?
I'm leaving you out to dry on your own on this one.
I'd probably fuck him, but like hate fuck him.
Okay.
And then kill Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, I might marry Dr. Phil, actually.
That's so cute of you.
That's fun. Like a Southern boy. I like his wife. She seems fun.
Southern!
Yeah.
Boy.
He's like a good old-fashioned American. I kind of like that.
He actually is. Like, he pretended to be a doctor and started a talk show. That's like the most American thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's very like powerful. I would kill Jerry Springer. I don't really care about Jerry Springer.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually do think
you're
Jerry
the
Springer.
weird one here. I'm not being weird. You're like, that's so crazy, Hannah, that you like Conan better than Jerry Springer. Everyone does.
Jerry Springer's like kind of hot.
No,
yeah, he is, and I'm standing by it.
I think Conan's kind of hot.
Conan's like gross. Okay. Anyways, Katniss, Daenerys.
Oh, right. We can do the women ones.
Yeah, the women one. Katniss, Daenerys, and Hermione.
That's a tough one.
That's a really tough one. I think Daenerys is the hottest one.
Oh yeah, I would marry Daenerys, but she also turned out to be like crazy in the end.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I would fuck, or actually no, I would marry Hermione, cause like she's smart. Whatever. And then I would fuck Daenerys and I would kill Katniss 100%. I hate Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, wow.
I really don't like Jennifer Lawrence.
Monica's coming in with some hot opinions on this episode.
Yeah, let us know what you think of Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's a pick-me.
Yeah, she's like one of the original pick-me's. Yeah. For sure. I like her.
She's like, oh my God, I fell on the red carpet. I'm so quirky.
Okay, so that, like, I think I like her now.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, I'm back on board. But there was a hot period where it's like, fuck off.
Yeah, like, shut the heck up.
Like, she's like, I'm so normal. And we're like, no, you're not. Like, you still, like, are famous.
Yeah.
And I've heard she can be a bit of a nightmare on set.
Yeah, because she's a pick-me.
Yeah. So she was a bit of a pick-me girl, but I'm a bit of a pick-me girl. So I was like, I get it. You know. You're not really pick-me. I wish, Monica, but I am. You're like a little bit. I think every female comic is a pick-me girl. I don't know. Do you think I'm a pick-me girl? Yeah, like I think we're all like, we're the quirky one. Like that's why we become comics. I guess. I don't think I'm quirky. You're a comic. That's pretty quirky compared to the rest of the female pop. Okay, fine. You don't think you are? I think we are. I think we all have a tinge of it. I don't think that all female comics think of themselves as quirky. I think most female comics have trauma and issues. Pick me. Such a pick me girl statement. Okay, never mind. Fucking whatever. I'm not. I don't know.
But you have it in your head that you're like not a girl's girl. And
exactly.
That you're, like,
That's what I think.
pick-me.
I'm like, oh, I do everything for a man. But then it's like, I don't think, to be fair, I don't think I'm a full pick-me girl.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I ever like sabotage females
Right.
for a man. But I do think
agree.
I care way too much about men's opinions.
I would agree with that opinion of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm never
Like you're not against women.
no, I'm never against women, but I am like too I care too much what men think of me.
Yeah, but you're also not like, oh my god, women are like so annoying.
No, I'm
and
never the girl that's like
drama."
I like have no girlfriends. I
Yeah.
have tons of girlfriends.
Yeah,
I
you're
love
never
my
like, oh my god, I'm
girlfriends.
always like friends with the guys.
no,
You're
no,
not like that.
No.
Yeah.
And I do have guy friends, but I think I have a nice equal amount of girl and guy
you
friends.
have a mix.
But I do also am like, ugh, Hannah, like I care way too much. That I'm like, I want guys to think I'm funny.
yeah.
That's like pick me.
Yeah.
You don't have that?
I don't know. I think I get like obsessed with a man, and then but
That's
it's
not
one
pick me.
man.
That's not a pick me girl.
No, I'm not always like I'm not like oh my god.
No, it's the girls that are like, they're like so they're
They
so
laugh
down
really
to
loud.
earth
Yeah.
and like
At a guy's joke. Well, I have a joke. I don't know if you've heard it, where I'm like, there's all these guys that have this crush on this one girl, and like I'm a girl's girl, but there's some girls. It's like, why does every guy like this girl? And I asked my friend, I was like, why does every guy like this girl? And he was like, well, you know, she like flips her hair and she giggles, and I'm like, I can giggle, like hee bitch. you like me now? You fucking like me now? Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking of actual pick me girls, I'm not that.
Yeah, but you have it's like some pick me qualities.
Yeah.
But you're aware of that, but you're not, because pick me girls are also like I don't see
Unaware.
them as like I see them as against women as well.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Like there's girls that I'm just like, I don't want to be around you.
No, exactly. Whereas like I want to be around you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and I
want to
be around other girls.
Yeah. So our next topic was opposite. Our next topic is opposite icks. So these are things that guys do that we're in love with and turn us on, but like they're not like they're not like having a 6-pack of abs, you know?
Exactly. It's not a traditional thing, but this
Yeah.
all sparked. Can I say why it sparked?
Yes.
Because Monica sent me the picture of a guy and she's like, this is so hot. And the picture was so average. It's not even funny. Like I'm like looking at this picture, I'm like, okay. And then she sends me another picture of it just zoomed in on his hand. And she's like, you can't say that objectively this is not hot. And I'm like, oh, you sent me a picture of a hand. And I'm like, what are we doing here, Monica?
Okay, let me explain. I sent Hannah a picture of this guy, and I'm like, this is the hottest thing I've ever seen. And she's like, it's literally not.
Literally just a picture.
It's literally just a picture.
Yeah.
And then, okay, my thing is like, you know, when like the hand or like the like arm has like the veins.
Oh, okay.
Like arm hand veins. So I zoomed in on his arm hand veins.
Yeah.
And I was like, Hannah, this is hot. And she's like, it's a hand.
Yeah, I was like, you just sent me a picture of a hand. Like, what are you on right now?
But that's so hot to me. Like when a guy has like nice hands and like arms and like arm veins.
Yeah, but
they say it's like it looks like a dick with the veins.
Oh,
a phallic symbol.
It's a phallic symbol.
Yeah,
that is so funny.
Yeah,
I just I couldn't see it.
Hannah's like,
I
Monica,
tried really hard.
This is a hand.
I was just like, this is a hand. And as much as I tried to make it look like a dick, it just remained a hand for me.
It was literally just a hand.
Like,
oh my god. So
and you're like, I am in love.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, I'm wet.
I know. Oh, yeah, that was fun.
That was really fun. But yeah, so
I was at work. I was like, okay, Monica's lost her mind. Threw my phone, had to go back to work. Literally, I'm like, I can't deal with this right now.
You're like, it's a hand. I have to go.
I know. I'm like, okay, Monica.
Well, it's like, you know, because guys, like, a known, like, opposite ick that's, like, a random thing is, like, when guys, like, roll up their shirt. Like, roll up their shirt.
Sure, yeah.
Their dress shirts. And then you see their, like, arms.
Yeah, I think when guys are doing stuff with their shirts in general, it's pretty hot.
I don't love the like when they lift it from the stomach area.
Oh no, I was thinking more like the like adjusting a collar, like putting a hood up or something like that.
Hood up is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My opposite ick is a random one, and I only know it because 2 men did this, and I was
Okay.
like, oh my god. When guys are lighting, first of all, men that smoke are unfortunately attractive to
I
me.
have to agree with that.
But only if they can smoke well and they're fit. When
If
like
they can smoke well.
yeah, like not like look like a amateur.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean men that have been smoking since they were a child. Europeans is what I mean.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Because
okay.
these are the guys I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The ones that start smoking when they're like 13.
Well,
and
it
you're
is
like, that's a
hot.
problem, but you smoke so well.
Like you see all those like 1940s films and stuff with like the guy like
Honestly, just like little teenage European boys like standing around smoking. I'm like, you guys are so cute.
Okay, I'm
I
glad you
know.
didn't call them hot, but yeah.
I wouldn't call them hot, but
Right.
then when they grow up,
I
I'm like,
know.
love how you can handle a cigarette. Like, it's
Yeah.
just not even there.
It's just that's hot.
a well-handled cigarette.
Yeah.
Very hot. And then guys lighting their cigarette off of something that isn't a lighter. I know this because I was with a guy once, and he was like, he had the cigarette in his mouth, felt for a lighter, and there was nothing there. We were like in the doorway of a bar, and then he grabbed a candle off the table, lit it, and then walked outside, and I was like,
That's very hot.
That's very hot.
Yeah.
And then my ex once lit it off the stove. He just like, because you have gas fireplaces or stoves.
That's so hot.
So he was like, again, look for lighter for 2 seconds, and then just like leaned down, lit it off the stove, and like walked out. And I was like,
that's the hottest thing. That's really hot.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're a guy, like, or
Smoke.
even with a match is still pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually saw a meme yesterday, and it was like, not that I endorse smoking, but there's something so like hot and romantic about like sharing like a cigarette and like both your mouths are on it, or like you're lighting it, or like whatever it is.
Or guys putting 2 in their mouth, lighting both, and then handing you one. Love that.
oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
That's
but
a thing.
But smoking brings people together.
Yeah.
Because it's like you all have your smoke breaks and you're all like asking each other for lighters. Like I remember when I used to work at the accounting firm, there was this girl who smoked. She always took smoke breaks. There was like a whole smoking community.
There is. It's a whole ritual.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to quit, because it is you're doing like literally a meditation, breathing, community ritual over and over every day.
Yeah.
And then you have to give that up.
Yeah.
It's like insane.
And then they like
is
knew
such a
each
part
other.
of your life. Yes.
Like, you know.
But
so what are your other
I don't know. I was trying to
opposite
think. Oh, well,
icks?
the thing is, guys just doing anything well.
is so hot.
Yeah.
Guys being able to do stuff.
Yeah, so
is
hot.
So hot. Well, it's like, yeah, the classic example is like Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Ed Sheeran could fucking get it.
I wrote
from
that
any
down
girl.
because even when he became popular, I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, how dare you become famous?
Yeah.
And then he sings, and you're like, all
Okay.
right.
Yeah. You're like, okay, take off my pants.
Yeah, you're like, I'll allow it.
I know. And then like in comedy, you know, obviously there's like male comics
Yes.
and headliners, and you're
Yes.
just like, and it's just also just the whole thing of like commanding a stage and being funny and like being confident, which like
Yes.
guys hate seeing women do.
Yes.
But then like us as female comics, like watching these male
Truly,
comics.
we're like, it's so funny the amount of times that a friend has been like, I love him, and I'm like, this is a troll.
Yeah.
This is a troll
This
of
is
a man.
this is a
this
is
a
Shrek.
gremlin.
Yeah.
This is Shrek.
But like ugly
and they're
and
like
rude.
stars in their eyes looking at
Me.
him because we've all done it.
We've all done it.
Because he's just like killing on stage.
Yeah.
And yeah, a girl will be backstage being like, oh my God, I'm in love with him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is inappropriate.
It's yeah.
Like
I
in no other
know.
context would anyone find this man hot.
I
and you
know.
are like on your knees for him. Like, this is crazy.
I know, it's so annoying.
It is so annoying. I said one recently. I was like, oh, I have a crush on this person. The other person was like, Hannah.
Yeah. I feel like there's other stuff that guys do. I honestly love when guys say like baby.
Oh, I love baby, babe, a nickname, all of that stuff.
I don't love babe.
Babe was actually, I feel like Babe is so out now, but Babe, when I was like early 20s, so you would have been a teen, was very in.
Yeah.
Babe was like so in.
Yeah, it's just
among
like
couples.
ironic. But it
was
too much.
it was like ironic even at the time, but
Right.
like all the young people were doing it. I
Yeah.
remember all of the guys I knew were calling their girls babe, and but then it just went away. But now I guess baby is like kind of.
It's so
in.
funny how like basic the things are that we find hot in a guy, like doing things well, basic hygiene. Basic hygiene is crazy. Like if you clip your fingernails,
Oh yeah.
so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just having
Just like taking a
moisturizer
shower.
on. Like as a massage therapist,
Yeah.
a guy that like it doesn't even go above and beyond, just like is presentable. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow.
Brushes his teeth.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And like a good driver, but like a little bit dangerous.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. Oh, when a guy drives stick.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
love
hot.
that.
And one hand.
Yeah.
You know when he does the one hand thing where like he's not even gripping it, it's just his palm.
Yes.
So hot.
So hot. Yeah, a guy that can drive stick well is like really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, also like a guy that can drive like a motorbike, but I've never been on the back of that, but I've been on the back of a scooter and that was really hot.
I've been on the back of a motorbike.
Was it hot?
It was the hottest moment
yeah.
of my life.
Yeah.
I was like, take off my pants.
Yeah,
like
truly.
on the motorbike, take off
It's
my
like,
pants.
It's so nice, like just
Oh,
them being able
yeah.
to like
And you're also like on them.
yeah,
you're,
of
like-
course. It's basically sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I felt like I was in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Yeah. Or the Olsen twins. They're always hopping on the back of motorbikes in their movies.
They love a good motorbike.
Yeah. Those are hot things.
Nice eyelashes.
Yeah.
But then I
those
get
I get more
jealous.
jealous. I was like, I'm not hot. I'm just like upset.
Yeah, that's true. Because like you don't need that.
Exactly. You don't need it. My brother has the best eyelashes in the family. I'm like, as if you got them.
Yeah, like this
I
was
could've
unnecessary.
easily
for you.
gotten these and you got them.
Yeah,
Didn't have to happen that way.
a guy who asks you how you're feeling. Oh
What?
my god, never
Well,
heard
now we're
that.
just making stuff up, Monica. Oh, okay, fine. A guy that buys you a castle. Like, what are we doing here?
Like, what do you expect? Yeah, no, I said it's so funny. Like, it's so funny who we think is hot, honestly, because it's like the guys who you think are hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like literally ew, and then the guys who like. But
Yeah.
I get it.
But that's the thing. At the beginning, the other person will always be like, "I get it," and then it just that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
like we'll always have a moment where where one of us develops a crush, and the other one's like, "I get it," and then it goes off into a place where you're sending the person a hand, and you're like, "I no longer get it, Monica." Like I can't like what do you want me to say?
And like to me it's like so obvious. Like to me it's like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean you don't get it?
What do you mean you don't think this hand is the hottest thing you've ever seen in your life? And you're-
Yeah. Yeah, that always happens. And
Oh
it's the
my
same,
God,
where
I'm
you're just like,
dead.
Hannah, I can't
Yeah.
support this anymore.
I
I'm
can't.
like,
This isn't
"What?"
hot. Okay. Oh
Me.
yeah. So okay, I'm gonna ask you this because
Go
it's been
on.
on the outline for so long.
Yeah.
Would you share your location with me?
Okay, so you have asked me.
Have I?
We've
asked
done
you?
it when we're trying to meet up.
Oh, but I mean, like,
Like
indefinitely.
all the time. Absolutely not. Even the first time, because you're quick to ask for location.
Okay, well, we're trying to meet up.
Even that, I was like,
Okay, so I won't ask for a location, then
no,
we'll
you
never
can.
meet up.
Because I had a moment when you like were like, oh, let's just share locations. I was like, oh, okay, and then I did it. But you're like, it's very rare that I do that.
Well, that was because we were trying to meet up in a crowded area.
Do you share it with your friends?
I have like one friend and my mom that I share my location with, but like,
And it's just permanent.
yeah.
Wow.
But I know people who share it with like 10 people
Yes.
permanently.
Yes.
And they like watch.
I know. And I know that friendships have ended over this.
Really?
Yeah, because of where the people went.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it happened on Vanderpump Rules where like
Really?
Sheena was like, Katie, I saw that you were at
Right.
Max's house.
This is similar.
And then Katie was like, why the fuck are you looking at my location?
It's like, well, you're sharing it.
I would never spend time looking at people's locations though.
But
like
then why do you have it?
For safety.
Oh.
For safety.
I guess, yeah.
But like that's why I don't have like 50 people.
Yeah.
Or
does your
like,
mom ever comment on where you are?
No, I don't think she even knows how to check it.
Yeah, I guess yeah, maybe I would do it like with a spouse.
Cuz I think I turned
but, like,
it on.
That might be it.
I turned it on and like I made it permanent when I was like traveling.
That's smart.
And then I just like didn't turn it off cuz I was like it's fine.
That's
like,
very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but even temporarily, I get a little. I don't know. It freaks me out
then
a
we
little
won't
bit.
Share locations anymore.
No, we can.
Hannah.
It's good for me to do. I need to trust people. I don't know. It feels like invasive though.
Okay. Well, I literally only did it to find you at a festival.
Yeah, that's the only times we've done it. But it is. I guess no one ever really requests it. So I was like, It's good for festivals.
Yeah, it's good for festivals, and then we found each other.
And there's the new thing on the iPhone.
What is it?
Where you like it's like sharing location, but it's for when you're in a crowd of people, because like sharing location's not accurate enough.
Oh.
So then it's almost like hot or colder as you walk around.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
And then it like dings and like glows,
that.
and then you're like, ah.
That's
fun.
Fun.
That's what you do when you're in a crowd now.
Yeah.
It's like an iPhone thing. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, you would love that. We can do that at the next.
I wouldn't love that. I just find it.
Do.
I actually, yeah, just getting hotter and colder to Hannah. Yeah. I'm just walking through the crowd. What are other? I know, just like watching men do things. Like it's crazy to me, like how hot a guy can become. Like from when you first meet him until you like get to know him. Like it's bizarre.
Yeah. Now. Like once you get to know him, you're like you're not hot anymore type thing.
You're like you're so hot.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't think or opposite.
Or opposite. Sometimes I'll do that more. Like I'll build someone up in my head and then they speak and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I literally one time, this is so funny, at a party I saw a guy who was gorgeous. And I was just, and he was DJing.
Yeah.
And it was like a house party, a pool party. Some rich guy hired, like friends were hopping on. He hired an actual DJ. It was so much fun. So this guy was DJing.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm into this guy.
Yeah.
And then he spoke, and I was like, oh, he's a moron. He was truly one of the stupidest people I've ever heard. And I was like, oh, I can't.
Your vagina closes.
It closed up. I was like, I'm no longer attracted to him. And at one point, we passed each other, and he goes, you don't like me as much as you did at the beginning of the party. And we had not spoken. And I was like,
wow, that's intuitive.
Yeah, I think we ended up kissing that night, but I like could not sleep with him.
Oh, so maybe you like were you making eyes and stuff?
Oh, at the beginning,
yeah.
I was like, I didn't even realize how much I must have been doing it. Right. But at the beginning, I was like, he had like these stunning blue eyes, and like he was just fit, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then he spoke, and I was like, I want nothing to do with this man.
That's so funny.
But yeah, that he actually like I was just
picked
walking past him, and he like looked at me because I didn't even know he had like clocked me at all.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't like me as much as you did at the beginning of the party, and I was like, correct.
That's kind of hot though to like
that was kind of I know that I was like I'm a little bit back on. That's why I like made out with him. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to do anything else. Kind of weird,
especially in stand-up comedy. Like when you see a man who's not funny, it's like, oh, like you could have like you were so attractive and then you spoke and you did comedy and like, you're not funny. And the thing is, like, I could date a guy that's not funny as long as he can recognize that. Like, as long as he can recognize, like, okay, like, I'm not...
Actually, I say, oh, yeah, but I can't do that.
Yeah, I could. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if you think you're funny... And you're not funny...
So bad.
That's a no-no.
That's no.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's been... Let us know what your opposite icks are.
What should we call them? A yum?
A yum. Our yums.
What's your yum?
What's your yum? We said our yums, and let us know if you have any fuck, marry, kills you want us to do.
Please.
Or if you have...
Or your answers for the ones we did.
Or if you disagree with our opinions, or if you agree with our opinions, or whatever you want to do.
Call us out, and especially Monica on Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, especially Hannah on all of hers. Don't call it Hannah. Hannah's answers were all perfect. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. God bless.